Okay, so welcome everybody, and I'm here today with Sanket, and I just want to give a quick background about how this webinar happened. It was just by accident, and I met Sanket at a networking event called BLL, Business Leadership League, and he just recently joined. We said, let's do a one-to-one meeting. And we got chatting on Zoom, and I was like so enamored by all the things he's doing. I said, wow, I don't think people know about what you're doing and what the opportunities are for people. And so I asked him if he would be open to do this webinar. And he said, yeah, sure, Rishi, why not? Let's do it. I travel a lot, but happy to, get on the call sometime in the evening is good. I think that's when it works for other people. So we're here today. So Sanket, thank you so much for joining me. And
Thank you, Rishi, for organizing it. Yeah.
yeah, doing this is great. Hopefully, many people, I will be recording this and sharing this even on my LinkedIn and YouTube and wherever else I can get it out there.
Sure,
Um,
sure, not an
so that
issue.
the people who missed it can at least watch the recording. So
Hmm.
let's start with a little background. I know the invitation went out there with the background, but I think we should still, if you could give us, spend 2 or 3 minutes telling us about your background and how you have come to this point where, all these offers exist and which you're going
Hmm.
to enlighten all of us. So yeah, go for it.
So basically, my name is Sanket Parulkar, and I'm flying with Akasa Air right now. Previously, I was with Air India for good 20 years, and I was in a training department. I was into legal department with Air India, and all right now I'm into Akasa for good 3 years. Been continuing my flying. Have more than 20,000 hours of experience in both teaching as well as in flying. So that's my background as of now. And I also have run an Aerohub Aviation Institute, which is based out of Mumbai. And we are based in very other places as well in India. We are based out of Delhi, Bangalore. In Madhya Pradesh, we have our centers. We have our centers in Nagpur as well. And the main purpose to start Aerohub Aviation is to provide a knowledge about the aviation which people are not aware of. And people are still not sure what aviation is exactly meant for. People are only aware of pilots and cabin crew, nothing more than that. But there is much more into it, which we are trying to guide people and get them through into this particular field. And my specialty is into cabin crew, pilot training, drone training. So I'm a certified drone instructor as well. And we are doing it in Mumbai, the drone training right now. We got a permission a couple of weeks back to do it in Mumbai. Otherwise, we were doing it in the Nagpur. So this is a little background from my side, and yeah, I've been fortunate that aviation is running through my family because this is our third generation which is into the aviation.
Okay, wow, that's awesome. That's really awesome. So you mentioned drone training. Can you talk to us a little bit about that? I mean, like, what is that? What are the
See, for
opportunities,
exactly. So for drone training right now, the qualification that is needed is only 10th pass. And
Hmm.
anyone from any faculty can get it done. It's just a 5 days course. Now, when we talk about drone, the first thing that people get into the mind is only the marriage shoots or surveillance or something like that. But there is way, way deeper. It is, in fact, more deeper than flying an aircraft
Sure.
drone.
Okay, tell us
It,
about that.
it So now see, we do take government tenders and contracts. So now we have got a contract for Vidarbha. So in Vidarbha, what we are doing is we are doing a survey for Nagpur jail. We are doing survey for the dams over there. So we do a 3D picture graphic and then we present it to the government. Same ways, we are also tied up with some interior designers. In Bangalore, we are tied up with Satva builders. So we do all the mapping for them and we provide them whole mapping where you have to drill, where you have to dig in through, how deep you have to dig in through. So there are softwares that you have to go and learn with the drone. It's not only flying, but there is way deep into it. And we also guide you through with various institutes. We get you tied up so that you can learn how to make a drone and how to approach DGCA, how to get your licenses, how to get the registration done. That all we guide you through how it is to be done for.
So this is very interesting. So let me understand. You said all you need is like a like a 10th pass, right? You said
Yes,
that's all that's
yes.
required. And then
Mhm.
do they also need to have some, you know, do they have to pre-qualify or you in that 5 days they'll learn it? I mean, just can anybody just become a drone
Yeah,
pilot?
so anyone can become a drone pilot right now. It's relatively very easy. It's just you just need a 10th qualification. That's it. Let it be science, commerce, arts. Anyone can do it.
Hmm.
It's a 3 days ka ground training and 2 days actual flying of drone.
Okay.
And later on, huh.
So basically, when they finish this 5 days,
Mhm.
are there job opportunities or they have to do their own business and market themselves and say, hey, I'm a drone trainer? Can you talk a little bit about that?
See, there are job opportunities. People are looking for drone pilots,
Hmm.
and they can also run their simultaneously own business. So, if someone who has done his 10th and who is not willing to study ahead, for example, okay, so he can go for a drone photography or whatever, or cinematography courses. If he's really keen into it, then he can learn little bit of software. Now, learning a software, you do not need a qualification of 12th or graduation, something like that. You can just finish up with your 10th. You're good enough. You just put your papers. You go to the show your work little bit to the people, get some hands-on experience with some institutes like Garuda is there or HAL is there, or if they can come to us, we can send them to some of the we can give them the hands-on experience what is needed for them, and then further they can do their own business also. And
I see.
drone is the future. Drone is the
So,
future.
so can we understand some numbers here? What are the people who have done the drone courses, right? What are they making
Mhm.
today? Either if they're a business owner trying to market themselves or job opportunities. Can you give us some idea as to what are these numbers
Oh,
like?
okay. So see, now I'll just give you my own example right now in our Aerohub. What we're doing is, so we are trying to get permission from Maharashtra government and Mumbai government, but that's Brahman Mumbai. We want to do advertising through drones. So when you get into the mall, so you see different kinds of brands here and there. So now what we are trying to do is we are trying to do the branding through drones so that if you enter a mall, our drone is continuously flying towards you. Okay, so that limelight is always there. So we need pilots. For a flying a drone, there are certain number of hours that a person can fly in a day. So you can fly max of 5 hours a day. Afterwards, you need some other person to take into it. So the opportunities are that ways. Now the number of people, those who have got drone licenses in India is somewhere around 6,200 people.
Okay, and there is a requirement for what is the scope? How many people are who potentially, if they do the course, the
Mhm.
opportunities exist? What are the opportunities? Tell us about the opportunities.
See, the opportunities that they can look out for right now is into the armed forces. They are
Hmm.
also going to come up with a recruitment in armed forces. Simultaneously, Amazon is planning to do the drone deliveries and everything. And in future, we are also looking out for air taxis. So that means it would be an unmanned aircraft. So there you
So,
need drone pilots.
so they will be sitting at some headquarters somewhere, control center,
Yes,
and they will make sure that the thing is going fine, and the guy is just sitting in the
yes,
cab.
yes.
Acha, acha.
True, true. So it
Wow.
is this is what the future is, which is already into pipeline. So there is an company in Gurgaon right now in India who have recently got the permission for it. That's an air taxi.
Hmm.
Okay, so they have recently got the permission, and I know that owner over there because he was one of my senior batchmates. So I know him. So still in India, the process for drone flying in commercial is pretty lengthy. It will take little time, but we are expecting it to be full-fledged by 2032.
Oh, so
That is
there's
the
still
target.
time. Okay.
Yeah, there's still time, but we can get hands-on experience because see, right now it's only 10th
Hmm.
pass. In
Yeah.
future, it might just change. It might just go to graduation or something like that because DGCA rules keeps on changing every now and then.
Acha, acha.
So yeah, so you cannot mess up with the government.
So supposing somebody passes the 10th standard, then he gets his license and he starts work and he gets opportunity. Then when
Yeah.
they change the rules, he'll have to go back and do a graduation and then come back, or what do you
No, no,
think is
no,
going
no,
to?
no, no, no,
Once
no.
you
So
got the
once
drone license, you got it.
you have got it, once you have done, it's done. So you don't have to go back and do anything.
Typically. Okay, but still, can you give us some ideas in terms of numbers? Like, what are the kind of payments that people are making, for like you said, the guy can't do more than 5 hours. 5 घंटे का
Hmm.
कितना पैसे कमा सकता है?
Okay.
Yeah.
So now there are different categories.
हाँ.
So the drone also has a category. So you come with a small size, medium size, and the large size. So small size is 25 kgs, then it's 200 kgs, then it's 2000 kgs. Okay, so these are the size of the drone. So
Okay.
now people that were doing the drone in say agricultural field, okay, like a crop dusting. So they are charging as per the bottle of fluid that is
Hmm.
needed to be sprayed. So if it is taking 10 rounds, for one round they're charging around 3,000 bucks. So if they're doing 10 bottles altogether, that is 30 liters. So it is 30 into 10.
Right.
So
That's
that's what it is going to be. Okay.
okay.
And when you're doing a marriage shoot or something like that, so now these people they operate on a battery. So battery life of a drone is 25 minutes. So they charge you for 25 minutes. Every 25 minutes, they will charge you either 2,000 or 3,000 bucks. It is that way. Some people they charge it for a day. So they will say 10,000 or 15,000 a day.
I
Okay, so
see.
even if you're working somewhere, you can do drone business, drone teaching, or drone flying as your passive income also.
I see. I see. And where are the teaching centers for this in Mumbai? Where are they?
So there are around 7, 8 centers in Mumbai. We are also one of them. Aerohub is also one of them. So where we teach, there's in Vashi, there is in Andheri, everywhere. Means you just go on Google and if you just type down DGCA approved drone training centers, so you'll get the name of it.
And
So Drone
what are
World
the
is
right? What are the charges for the 5 day course typically right now? What is
okay.
going?
So the five-day course will charge you approximately somewhere around till 30,000.
Okay.
Okay, it is between 25 to 30,000, not more than that. If you
30
want to
days.
become an instructor or something, then it would go up to 75,000.
I
And for
see.
this, you do not even have to purchase your own drone or something like that. You just learn it. And once you have learned and you want to pursue it as a career further ahead, so you can take the drone on rent it out, use it till the time you're established in the market. Later on, you can purchase your drone. So
Nice. Very
costing of
interesting.
purchasing of a drone also starts from 25,000 to it can go up to crores also. It depends
Gotcha.
what is the use for you.
Interesting. Great. So, guys, if y'all have questions about the drone thing, y'all can text in your questions in the chat and I'll read them as we go along. What are the other opportunities in the meantime, Sanket? If you can- So, drone is very interesting, and the fact that you only have to be a 10 pass as of right now, before they change the rules, I think people should get on. 30,000 rupees is a very small amount of money to
Mm,
invest, and then at least get the
correct.
certificate, and then whether you want to implement the skill or not, वो बाद में देखा जाएगा. So it's
Right.
great. And how do what did you say we have to search for on the internet to find out about these
So
courses?
just so you can just go online and you can just see drone training centers in India or training centers in Mumbai or whichever place you are there. So if
Okay,
you're in Pune also, so Pune also you have got Pune mein you have got Hindustan Brothers as one of the training centers over there. Nagpur also you have got. So basically drone training centers are everywhere in India right now.
I see. Wonderful. Great. Superb.
Yeah, yeah.
So while people text in their questions if they want to know more information, what are the other things you can tell us about the aviation? What are the other
So
opportunities? Yeah.
So, like right now, I would say much more opportunities are in each and every segment of aviation. Let it be pilots, let it be cabin crew, let it be flight dispatchers, let it be ATC controller, let it be a meteorologist, let it be on ground duties, or an engineer, AME. Okay, so everywhere there is an opening coming up every now and then. It's so the requirement what we have, we are not able to fulfill it.
Okay. So what are the numbers like? What is the current demand? And there aren't enough
So
qualified people.
So if I'll go in a sequential wise, so if
Yeah.
you go for pilots,
Hmm.
so we need somewhere around 35,000 pilots by 2030.
Okay. And
And this number by today has also gone up because yesterday only government has changed the rule and Mr. Adani is coming up with his own airlines right now. So this number is again going to go up. So somewhere around say 50,000 we would need because some people would be retiring, some would be flying to other countries and all those things. So somewhere around 50,000 pilots we are going to need. And every year DGCA is issuing only 2,000 licenses.
so
So
what
imagine.
is, so imagine, so if people want to enroll, first, what does it cost and how long does it take? And
Okay,
then what is
so
the payment opportunity after they have got themselves become a pilot?
So once you enroll into the flying course, so you need to have 12 SANs. Okay,
Oh,
and DGCA right now by from September onwards, it's going to be open for everyone. Let it be commerce, arts people also, they can apply after 12th. If you are not if you're not from a science background, you can still go ahead and complete your flying by giving the NIOS board with only physics and maths
I see. Okay. So you need
after your
physics
12th.
and maths so that you can.
Physics
So,
and maths, yeah.
okay. Okay. Great. And now,
So,
once they go to that, how much is the cost and how long is the program?
mhm. So the program is for 1.5 year.
Okay.
Okay, and it is all depending on the person and his capability. So if that person can finish, he can finish it up in 1.5 year, or it can take him at least 10 years also, depending on him. So there are different burdens. See, he needs to clear his papers, he has to be medically fit, he has to fly, he should have good amount of financial backup. Now, coming, the financial backup is the main thing where people lag behind. So people think that for 1.5 year, you have to pay somewhere around 60 to 70 lakhs.
Hmm.
Okay, it is not a big deal. 60 to 75 lakhs in today's time is easily available. Even the banks are giving loan. We also provide loan. There are government scholarships where we guide students how to go through. But government scholarship takes little time because it will take you at least 2.5 years to complete because sanctioning your scholarship takes almost 8 to 9 months.
Okay.
Okay, and after that you go for your flying and everything. So government scholarship is fully free. So the scholarships are for SC, ST, OBC, and
Yes.
there is a special scholarship for women also.
Okay.
So last year we were given 27 crores of scholarship for OBC, but it just went wasted. None of the students came in. Not a single student came in.
And is that because they were like, नहीं पता नहीं हम लोग का capacity नहीं है, or they didn't even know that such a program existed?
They never knew there's such a program because people don't read it about it.
अच्छा.
People are not aware of it.
Okay.
This is the main drawback. People are not aware that these all schemes are there, which has been provided by the government of India.
Yeah.
So earlier it was state run, now it is a central run. So all you have to do is go to the DG apna social justice website, okay, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, and over there you have got all the scholarships which is granted.
And
So you
so,
have the list of the schools also, and you don't have to pay a single penny from your pocket.
but that is
And government
if you are SC, ST and all that. That's only for
SC,
those.
SC, ST, OBC. Even for women, there are scholarships.
That's
Right now, Gujarat government has also come up with a scholarship for only Gujaratis.
hmm.
Okay,
I
only for
see.
Gujaratis, complete. So that Gujarati does not mean that he has to be only from Gujarat. He can be anywhere in India. He could apply.
Okay. I see.
Okay, so there is a women's scholarship also. Now there is Sir JRD Tata scholarship as well.
Hmm.
Now, when you get into the flying schools, like when you get in the cadet program, which is sponsored by Air India, Indigo, or Akasa, so even over there, the airlines give you the scholarship depending on your merit.
Hmm. Okay.
But people aren't aware. People just ask for the course fee. They feel it's way too heavy or burden on their pockets, and they just walk away. But if you compare everything properly, even if you're going for a medical field, so
Hmm.
medical will take you at least 5 years or 8 years to be a proper MBBS and a specialized one. So it would again be a burden on pocket. You will be spending somewhere around 2.5 CR
Hmm.
after specialization. So here you are doing your course in 1.5 year. Opportunities are right now. After completion of your CPL, you might have to wait for 6 months or 7 months getting into an airline. So
Hmm.
once you get into an airline, so you have already starting to recover your money, whatever it is. So now a person who gets into an airline on his initial stage, he will start with a stipend of 50,000. Okay, as and when he keeps on clearing his papers, so within 3 months or 6 months he would be having a salary of 1.5. Now this 1.5 is what he is getting with taxes and everything. Rest allowances, what he has, we are not talking about it. So those allowances are into dollars and everything. That would depend on how many hours he is working.
Hmm.
So you have a fixed salary for 40 hours, you have a fixed salary for 70 hours depending on your seniority. Further you go ahead, by the time you're released for flying without any safety with you on board, so you will be getting 2.5. So within 1.5 year, your salary is 2.5 lakh. That is your basic, what you're going to start with. Further, as you keep on growing with your career progression, so you can draw up to 17 lakhs a month. Or if you're trying to go to Riyadh or somewhere right now, like I'm getting an offer. So here it's like what I'm getting right now, It's my 1 month salary. It would be.
Okay. Okay.
So these are the opportunities that are there right now, and people are going. People are going.
Hmm.
People are leaving India and going abroad. So that's the reason the vacancies in India are getting created because of the tax what we have right now in India. So over there you don't have tax
I
margins. So
see.
that's the reason.
I
And
see.
now again, after this, let so many aircrafts we have ordered in India. And if I talk about my own company, so we are getting two aircrafts a month.
Okay.
Every month we are getting two aircraft. So on an aircraft, we need 16 pilots on one single
For
aircraft.
for a month.
For one particular aircraft.
For one
On if
particular
we get a
aircraft, and that
aircraft,
aircraft, 16 pilots.
16 pilots
I see.
only on
Okay.
that particular.
Acha,
So
acha.
we have ordered 200 aircrafts, 275 plus aircrafts.
I see.
So the
Yes.
recruitment is going to be there every now and then. Air India has ordered 500 aircrafts. Now Air India
Acha.
has a fleet of different. So now they have ordered bigger aircraft like 777, 350s and all. In that you need 24 pilots per aircraft
Hmm.
because it's a long range aircraft.
Hmm. I
Same is
see.
with the Indigo. Now we are
Okay.
not counting the people those are going to get retired
Hmm.
or those are going to be medically unfit or those are
Right.
going to switch their career and go somewhere else. We are not talking about that. So this is the number only on based on the aircraft that we have ordered, which I've been talking right now.
Now, supposing people who want to know more about how to get this loan so that they can get the
Hmm.
60, 70, 80 lakhs to
Hmm,
join the
hmm, hmm.
program and qualify, uh, can they reach out to you by email or phone or something like that?
Eh,
What's the way to contact
So
you?
they can contact me anytime. If in case I'm not available to answer their call, just leave me a WhatsApp message. As soon as I'm free, I'll give you a call because I'm also flying and I might be in some meet or something like that. So that's the reason I won't be able to entertain you at that particular moment.
Right.
But if you leave a message to me, I'll definitely get back to you. And we have got a team, so whom we are getting trained right now to how to answer your queries. So once they are trained, definitely they will also guide you through. But right
Okay.
now, I'm the one who's guiding you very properly because I'm the one in direct contact with each and every person.
And you will be able to give us a number right now, or you'll give me a number later for me to share later.
You can just put my number right over there right now. You can just share it over there.
So before we move, there are two more things I want to go to. The ये pilots का हो गया. Now there's
Hmm.
cabin crew. If there's something you want to tell us about it, like in terms of what is it cost to become a cabin crew certified person, whatever, and then what is the money they can make and how many hours they have to work in a month and all that stuff in a week,
Hmm.
month, and then we'll switch to the engineering ones also. You said there are
Hmm.
opportunities
There.
in aviation for engineering. So what exactly is
Correct.
that? So we'll do that. First, let's do cabin crew and then go to engineering. Yeah.
So basically, for cabin crew, so
Yeah.
let me just clear the myth. For
Yeah.
cabin crew, you do not need any kind of a training from any institute. Let it be Aerohub, let it be Franklin, or let it be AHA. Okay, you do not need to have any training from any of the institutes. That is basically a waste of money, I would say.
अच्छा.
Okay, yes, because after you get trained from us, we are not one who is going to provide you job or from our certificate you're going to get a job somewhere. It is just that you have understood basic knowledge of aviation. That's it, nothing else.
Hmm.
The airlines would be training you, and once they train you, they give you the license. Then you are a qualified cabin crew.
So should we
Because
just skip it and go straight to the airline?
yes, so whenever there is an airline ad, you can directly go there. We are the person out here for them who do not know ABCD also of aviation. So we can guide them through ki this is how it is. This is how you have to groom. This is how you have to prepare. This is how you have to look. So this is where we come into handy as a player.
And so
Okay,
this costs how much and how long is this course? Just this
so
basic grooming.
So for at Aerohub, it is on what do you call it? On your basic things. Like suppose if you're good with your English, you do not need to join our English courses. Okay, if you're good in your grooming, you do not join the grooming. But yes, if you need an aviation knowledge, which is must, so then we guide you through. So our course is only for 30,000 for each and every pattern. So if you're going to go for grooming, it is 30. If you're going for your what do you call it?
English language.
English language or etiquettes is 30,000. Even for the basic aviation course is 30,000 and we charge and we do it in a month's time because we
So
just want you to get a job. That's it.
So basically, if they do all three, it's 30, 30, 30, 90,000 rupees. And then
90,000,
in
yes.
1 month, they're ready to then go to an airline. Now, the airline
Yeah.
doesn't charge. You either qualify and then they will train you on their costing.
Yes, the airlines will train you on their own cost. Airline will ask you to sign a bond
Okay.
so that you do not run away within five
Correct.
years or 6 years of time. So it will be a
Right.
minimal bond of say 50,000 to 1 lakh rupees, not more than that.
Right.
Okay, so that covers up everything. So you don't have
Hmm.
to pay a single penny from your pocket. We do assist you in getting jobs. If in case you're getting down somewhere, if you're failing up somewhere and you're not able to crack through, then we give you tips and tricks ki how to crack the interviews for the cabin crew.
And for,
Otherwise,
yeah.
hmm,
And for example, in the case of the pilots, you mentioned that 30,000 is the current open vacancy over there. What
mhm.
about cabin crew? What is the kind of demand for that?
Well, for cabin crew, I would not be able to give you the exact figures, but we need somewhere more than around 3 lakhs or 4 lakh cabin crew.
I see. And these are people who get paid a monthly salary starting from what range approximately?
So see, in aviation, your salary is dependent on number of hours you fly.
Okay.
Okay, and you get a basic salary for it. So a cabin crew would earn somewhere around if she or he is flying for 40 hours, he would easily earn around 45 to 60,000, depending on which airline he is flying.
Okay.
Apart from that, he has got his own flying allowances, which are paid in dollars. Okay, and if he flies beyond 40 hours or 50 hours, as per the company stipulated norms, so he will be paid for each hour. So if he is doing a domestic sector, he would be paid somewhere around 1,500 rupees an hour. And if he is doing an international, so he would be paid $50 an hour.
I see.
So it keeps on varying. So at the end of the day, a cabin crew can draw somewhere around 80 to 1 lakh a month.
Hmm. Got it. So let's say this is the cabin crew thing. Can we
Mhm.
quickly dive into the engineering side, which is the third part of the opportunities?
So basically, AME is nothing but AME, and I'll just go with AME and air traffic controller. Both have the same courses what pilot has to go through, but only thing is AME does not fly. He goes more technical into the engines and maintenance of an aircraft. Now again, to get the AME license, you have to clear DGCA exams just like pilots, where the subjects are same. Only thing is they read much more technical, whereas we do much more of practical flying.
Okay.
So engineers, the course fee for engineers would be somewhere up to 4 lakhs ground classes completely. And once they get the license, then they have to do certain kind of training on particular aircraft, so they are qualified. So every time you get on different aircrafts, you have to give different exams. Same goes to the pilots also. So on different aircrafts, you have to give different examinations so that you are qualified on that particular aircraft. And their salary can range start from 1 lakh onwards, can go up to 5 or 6 lakhs depending on your seniority. And
So
they also,
just to
yeah,
yeah. So one second. Your course fees is 4 lakhs. That's it. And how long?
that's it. So
Uh,
it would be for 3 years.
So 3 years, 4 lakhs, and then the income can anyway range between 1 to 5 lakhs. But for
Yes,
every aircraft, they have to get certified for that particular aircraft.
yes,
Nice. And that
yes.
costs how much typically in which में कितना cost करेगा?
So it does not cost much. The examination fees is somewhere around 2,500 per paper.
अच्छा, पर पढ़ना पड़ेगा उसके
पढ़ना. See,
बाद.
aviation is a field where you cannot stop studying. Okay, it's more of study, and basically it's more of understanding. It's more of mental thing, physical, mentally. You have to understand it. That's it. You just have to understand the concept and you do it.
Okay, so this also requires 12th standard science or BSc science? No, 12th
12
standard science.
science, 12
12th
science, 12
science
science.
is the like the pilot same for engineer
Yes,
also
yes,
you have to
yes,
be 12th science.
yes.
And if you
Yeah, for
did
engineer,
BCom and all that, आप physics और वो maths करना पड़ेगा.
मैथ्स कर
वो
सकते हैं.
खत्म करने के बाद then you can apply for this and
Yes,
4 लाख का
then
कोर्स है 3 साल का है.
correct, correct. So you
हाँ.
can enroll either in Bombay Flying Club or you can go to Thakur Complex, Thakur Engineering College in Kandivli.
Hmm.
So there you can do it. There's one more college in Navi Mumbai side also. I'm not getting the name of it. So it is right there near Sanpada. It is there. So these are the three, four colleges where you can enroll.
And these are the seats are available. You don't have
Oh
to
yeah,
fight for it.
there's no
The-
entrance exams for it.
And for the engineers, just like we discussed, pilots, the
Mm.
30,000, cabin crew, about 3-4 lakhs vacancies
Mm.
are there. And for this engineer position, how many vacancies are there currently, approximately?
Engineers also we need more in lakhs.
अच्छा, lakhs में, ठीक है.
Yeah, because see, right now what has happened, Gulf has opened up a market so much
Hmm.
that everyone are pushing over there in Gulf.
Okay.
Though we have a war situation right now, but still there are opportunities. They are flying. People are pushing over there. So market is completely open.
Hmm.
And AME is the one. If he gets that license, he is been absorbed. AME and pilots are the ones like they are absorbed anywhere, everywhere in the world.
Got it. Okay,
Is
great,
that thing?
wonderful. So we've got a few questions from the audience. Let's just take some questions
Yep.
from there, and then hopefully you'll share the numbers and
Sure,
details. Thank you
sure.
so much for all this information. It's very, very
Thank
valuable.
you.
So
Yes.
the first question is from Ayapan. Are air taxis likely to replace normal car taxis? If yes, how will air traffic congestion be avoided?
Hmm. So it's a valid thing. So we have discussed about it, how it is going to be because in India, as it is, we don't follow the traffic rules on road. Okay, so same kind of condition is going to happen pretty soon in India. Right now, we are also dealing with that particular situation coming to Navi Mumbai and Mumbai. So we have lots of traffic when we come down to Mumbai. So half of the traffic is diverted to Navi Mumbai and so Mumbai part. So we are trying to get that airspace segregated in a proper way. So initially, it would be started in Hyderabad. This air taxi would be started in Hyderabad, followed by Noida and Gurgaon sector. This is the proposed plan by the government of India. Now, how it is to be implemented, the structure is not yet formulated
Hmm.
because in India, you know how the system works. Once something happens, only then they'll come to limelight. So we are pushing government to come with some solution for it. We do not have much airfields. Government has made I don't know how many hundred airfields in last 14 years, but I would say 60% are not operational only. They have
Correct.
made the facilities, but it's not operational. Now we have to do the operational work for it. So that's why the target is kept by 2032 or 35 for
Hmm.
it to get fully function. So initially it would be pretty slow. Later on, it would be gradually increasing. Now, even the fare prices, what people are thinking is to keep up to 300 it should start from rupees 300 onwards. So somewhere like Ola Uber.
That's
So
everybody will book, yeah.
yeah, everyone would book for. True.
Yeah.
But
If
yeah,
they're
but
if
you
they're
should
willing
have
to
but
risk their lives.
no, no, there's no risk. See, aviation is the safest mode of transport, to
Okay.
be honest. It is the safest mode because the
Okay.
kind of training that we go through, like
Hmm.
right now, I'm in Noida. Okay, I
Hmm.
just came for my training. So every 6 months, we are into training mode. It's not that we stop training. And DGCA is very strict compared to other countries. DGCA is much more stricter in the
Hmm.
rules. So I still remember when I did my flying and I was coming back from the US for my flying. I met a captain in the cockpit and I just happened to chit chat with him. So he said, "Where are you from?" and all that. I said, "Going back to India after completion." So he gave me an insight. Ki, oh, you Indian pilots, you fly your aircraft and drive it, park it as if you're flying driving your Maruti 800. That was his sentence back in 2002 when I came back from my flying that time.
Okay.
So this is what it is. So Indians are highly regarded ace into flying.
Yes, sir.
So kind of study we have the deep knowledge even when you go abroad for your flying and if you get less than 98 in your theory papers, people will criticize you. Ki being an Indian, you're getting less than 98.
Yes.
So I still remember when I cleared my papers over there, my sister told me, "Did you copy and passed or what?"
All right.
So this is how it is. So this is how the study is. So we are much more theoretical in India. Getting 70% is also very difficult in aviation because your passing mark is 70% out here. You
Hmm.
cannot get less than that. Though it is not a negative marking, but getting 70 is difficult.
Right. Great. We have another question from Nikesh Shah. Could you
Mhm.
highlight the areas where drone usage is permitted?
See, the drone usage, you can see you have to file a flight plan. So once you file a flight plan, you get a green zone and all those. So you go on a Digi Sky. Over there, you have gotten areas which are marked as red, yellow, and green. So green is the zone where you can fly freely. You don't need any permission. But you come into an yellow zone, so you can get a permission from local police. Now, if and you cannot fly in a red zone. Okay, so red zone could be near airfield or near Rashtrapati Bhavan or somewhere or the other. If you want to fly over there, so then you need to get a permission from higher authorities, and you do get permission for it.
I see.
Like when we did the Samruddhi Mark full photographic version for it, so we did get permission. So it's easy to get through. It's not difficult. But
But
if
you
you've
just have
got,
to go through that process. It's a
yeah,
process.
yeah, it's a process. So it would take somewhere around 15 days. So if you have scheduled for it, you just apply 15 days prior if you're going to do it in the yellow zone. Otherwise, whoever has hired you to get the drone ka thing done, you just put everything on his head. Okay, you get the permission done for me.
Hmm. Got it. Understood.
So this is how you can cater for it.
Got it. Got it. Superb. Okay. Next question coming in from Dr. Rahim Khan. Is there
Hmm.
any age limit for drone pilot course and for air pilot as well?
Okay, drone pilot, that's a good question. Drone pilot, you can be at 85 also. You just have to be medical fit and 10 pass. That's it, nothing else. You're done.
The 10th pass means 16 and above.
16 and above, you can just
Right.
be. But for
Great.
an airline, if you want to become a commercial pilot, so you enroll at the age of 17 onwards whenever you want to. And you can go up to the age of 65 till you're medically fit. Okay, but if you want to get into an airline, so there's an age restriction. So after 40, none of the airlines would take you unless until you have got some more flying hours of experience. So flying hours of experience, I mean to say, if you want to do commercial flying, so you need to do 200 hours. So if you have got something like 500 hours or so, so after the age of 40, they will still take you.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
So the
Wonderful.
ideal age would be 18 to 40 only for you to get into an airline.
Got it. Got it. Great. Some more question. Next one is from Manaswini Neely. Sir, can you tell which license is the best in aviation?
Okay, so now that would be a little tricky. So it would depend on what you want to become. Either you want to become a pilot, or you want to become an AME, or you want to become an ATC operator, or you want to go into cabin crew. So if you want to become a pilot, I would always suggest be a pilot. That's it. No
Okay.
AME, no nothing. Get into flying. There are opportunities. Within 2 years, you will be flying and you will be happy.
Okay.
Trust me, you will be
Okay.
happy. You will just enjoy your life. And flying is something like an addiction.
Okay.
You cannot.
Okay.
It's with me and other people also. We cannot stay at home for more than a week.
No. Okay, great,
So
wonderful. But you're not married.
still. Though though my father was flying too, but even he after 1 week like I want to go back. Mom, same was with the mom also. She's like, "No, I want to go back. I can't stay home."
Okay, great, wonderful. So, guys, I've been answering your questions have been answered, but if you have follow-up questions, please type it in. That's the best way to do it right now. I'll go to the next one from Nitesh Parmar. During 11th and 12th science, are there any courses or trainings that can be done that could help after 12th when doing actual pilot training?
Can you just rephrase it? Like he's in 11th and 12th science, and he just
Yes,
wants to get into the flying. So, is there any course? That's what he means to
yes,
say.
yes, yes.
So see, what you can do is, so you can start your. I forgot to mention this also. So there are to get your CPL, there are certain criteria also. So you can get your PPL, you can get your CPL, then you get an ATPL, which is the highest category of license. So for the PPL, again, you need only 10th standard, and you could be 16 years of age. Once you get a PPL, you cannot do a commercial flying. Commercial flying, as in you can fly, but you cannot earn money out of it. Only you can earn money or you get a job once you have a commercial pilot license. So, like he said, his son or whoever might be in 11th or 12th, he can start giving the papers for DGCA. By the time his results are out of 12th standard, he can go for his flying. And by the time he's 18, he can issue his license. So, there are people, those who have done it by the
Oh,
18, by 12th, means they have got the licenses in their hand.
wow, cool. Fabulous.
So
So,
simultaneously you can train, and the subjects are same. What he's going to study in his engineering college after 12th, if he tries to pursue it. First year, what they learn in their diploma or engineering is the same thing what we learn in the flying.
I see. I see. Okay, great. So, Nitesh, we have a follow-up question. Go ahead and ask. The next one is from a guy called Praveer. After NIOS of Physics and Maths, do you directly reach out to a flying club to apply for private pilot license? And which airline are you flying for? I think that you mentioned, no? That was
Mhm.
which is the airline you're flying?
Akasa.
Akasa. And what would be the total cost for everything? So he's finished NIOS physics and maths,
Mhm.
and he wants to know now abhi kharcha kya hoega. Total 75
Okay.
lakhs you said, no?
So total cost, see, I'm giving you 5 lakhs ka buffer over it because of the fuel prices of the current situation, what is happening. So
Acha.
so before this war, the situation was like it would be somewhere around 50 to 55 lakhs.
Hmm.
But right now, I have kept a buffer up to 70 lakhs only because of the fuel prices, which is being going up. Now, we do
Hmm.
not know how long this war is going to last.
Right.
So that's why I'm
ठीक.
keeping a buffer so that tomorrow, if anyone or any parents come and tell me, oh, you said this thing or that thing, so it is on a buffer zone. So it is mentally preparation for the parents also. It's not that we are hiding something, it is the fact what we are telling through.
Right, right. And 3 years. So that's
No, no,
70.
not 3 years, one and a
Huh.
half year.
Acha, 1.5 years. Okay, okay,
Yes,
okay.
1.5 year. And it would also depend on the student how
Ha,
easy or how fast
ha.
he completes it.
Right. So 1.5 years minimum, and if they finish it within that, great. And 70, 75 lakhs tak ja sakta hai. ठीक
Right.
है. Okay, next question again is from Nitesh Parmar. Which country or college is good for pilot training and what would it cost? The cost you've already
Okay.
mentioned, but India you feel is good or they should go abroad?
So none of the flying school or none of the institutes throughout the world is good.
What is that
Okay.
supposed to mean?
Yeah. So see, flying is a skill. It's a skill. Okay, I cannot teach you how to land an aircraft. I will just guide you how to land an aircraft, how to take off. Rest all you develop a skill. Okay, like if you take a carpenter, you can just teach him how to go through with the carving and everything. But he would be much more skilled than you. So there is nothing that you could say, you this is he is good or that is good. Every day flying is different. Every day your weather changes. So now, if today I've done a smooth landing, it does not mean that tomorrow it would be again smooth. It would be a bumpy. It could be anything. So weather keeps on changing. So there is none of the institutes which is good enough, which will, yes, there are instructors, those who are good, but flying schools, none of them throughout world, none of the flying schools are different, are same. All have got some flaws or something or the other. And teaching wise, it all depends on the instructor. So now even here in like I have got a different teaching method. Okay, so when I taught in Air India, so my students they have a different technique. Okay, they have learned through me. Now there are other examiners, those who are teaching them, so they have got a different technique. So every day flying is a learning, and out of that you have to pick which suits best for you, and then you learn it, and you keep on improving. So flying is everyday learning and improving. Yes, theory part, you come to Aerob and we'll clear your papers in one shot. That guarantee I can give you. Okay, flying, yes, it is a skill, it will develop. Initially, it will be pretty slow, you would be rough, anything. It will go slowly. But trust me, no landings, or if someone say, oh, he's the best pilot, or that's all false. No one is good. Today is my day, tomorrow won't be my day.
Right, right. But
Okay.
just like in, like say for example, in car, we all
Hmm.
learned with either up gears ka shift or the flow shift,
Right.
and we didn't. I never learned on automatic, for example. वो
Hmm.
पूरा automatic gear वाला वो नहीं था. We had to actually go
Correct.
to first, second gear, third gear. So
Correct.
like that, in irrespective of which aircraft, it's all complicated. It's
It's no, no. It's
there's
not
no autopilot.
complicated. No, no, it's not complicated. So basically, we follow our SOPs. So now SOPs are designed by the trainers. So we design the SOP depending on our all experience, what we have, what knowledge we have. So this SOP is not made in a one day. So we have a panel of instructors. They see what we have, writing it down. Then we send it to the DGCA. They give the approval for it. Now again, this DGCA will send it to the manufacturers, the Boeing company or the Airbus company, and from there, once they get an approval, only then the SOP is valid. And flying is so easy, like in airlines, I to basically tell everyone ki it's all scripted. Okay, whatever you are going to learn in your initial phase. But airline flying is so easy. Like you have got a SOP, you just follow that because everyone has to maintain that own standards. You cannot deviate out of it. So a script is given to you, you fly. Even if there is some kind of an emergency or something like that, we cannot deviate from the SOPs. We have to fly that. I know I can do much better. I've got much more things to do in a better way. But if I deviate from that particular thing, then I have to sit with the DGCA guys and have tea coffee with them, explaining everything.
Okay, great. So, next question is, sir, I am a grade 11 student. Can you suggest me a DGCA material and how to prepare and any tutorial class? Is that possible to do it on this call or should they get
Uh,
offline? Should they
See,
text
you
you?
can give me a call. So we do conduct classes for CPL in Mumbai itself.
Mhm.
Okay, so you can anyways come and meet me or my team, and we will be happy to guide you through whatever is needed through. So it is the right time right now if you're in 11th to start your paperwork and everything if you're very keen to get into flying. So I would suggest not to waste your time. So by the time you finish, so we are not going to stress you on your papers because we want you to clear your 12th. So it should not be mixed. But whatever the paperwork is needed to become a pilot initially. So it would take at least 3 4 months to get cleared from DGCA. So at least you save that much time. So if I'll calculate your proper way, so now you are in 11th. So by the time we get your paperwork done, so it would be December. You finish up your DGCA papers, apna 12th papers. Immediately you start preparing like you prepare for IIT. You start preparing for DGCA exams. So by the time your 12th results are out, you're eligible for your DGCA exams. Once you finish it, June, July, August, 4 months, there's no flying anywhere in India. After that, you go, you do your flying. Maybe it's 26, 26, 27, 28 January, February, you would be having your CPL with you.
Nice. Okay, great. Okay, so Manaswini, hopefully you can get in touch with sir. I'll be sharing the numbers with everybody who's registered. So, okay, this one again is from Praveen. What advice would you give to a 14-year-old who dreams of becoming an airline pilot? What is the biggest challenge student pilots face during training? And if you could start your pilot career again, what would you do differently? You're still a pilot, no?
Yeah,
Yeah, so he's still a
I'm
pilot.
still a pilot. I'm still flying.
He's still flying. He's not retired just because he's trained. So you do training as well as
Yeah,
flying
I've
both.
I've got another 40 years to retire.
ठीक है. So what advice would you give a 14-year-old who dreams of becoming an airline pilot?
Just keep that dream up. Do not deviate from your dreams. Okay, because later on it's going to be like, Arey, I wanted to be, but I could not. The only challenges that you face is financial.
Which you will
That's the
help with
whole,
the
yes,
loans and all,
which we
how to
would,
get. Yeah.
yes, which we would help through. And if parents are ready to fulfill their child's dream, I would rather tell them start saving right now.
Hmm. Wonderful. I think that's all we have for questions. I mean, it's really great this session. I think it's already 8:49. Oh, wait, we have one more question coming in last. Hey guys, please type in your questions. Don't wait for last minute. Two more questions have come now. Okay, what are the qualifications for an ATC controller and ground crew? Same 12 standard?
12th standard, everything for flying is 12th.
Okay.
But ATC also needs BTech,
Acha, BTech
and
is.
it is a government job.
Acha. Acha, it's
So
not a
you
private company job.
No,
Okay.
no, no. It's a government job. There are vacancies which do come out for Airport Authority of India, and there is lots of shortage in ATC. People do not know what exactly ATC are. ATCs are basically pilots' backbone. They are our eyes and ears. They guide us how to fly, from where
Hmm.
to fly.
I see.
We are just
And,
controlling the aircraft.
and this is again starting 1 lakh a month salaries or
Oh, their salary is crazy, and their work hours is also crazy. So you work for 2 hours, you have 1 hour ka rest, again 2 hours, 1 hour rest. So they have a
acha,
wonderful life, but it's a very stressed job.
acha, yeah,
Aviation is a
because
stressful job. Yeah.
because yeah,
Yes. Yes.
you have
Yeah.
worried, you're
It
guiding them
does.
basically. Acha,
Yeah. Yeah.
acha. So, but again, that starts what at 1 lakh a month or more?
It will start from 140 onwards.
1 lakh 40 or is the minimum starting
Yes.
salary.
Yes.
And
And it's a
three
government
again.
salary.
Ah,
Again, you get up six pay, seven pay, whatever pay commission would be coming in, so you'll be getting it.
acha, acha, acha. Okay,
You
great.
get all the benefits from government over there.
Okay. Great. Next one is I have heard that when we switch between flights, say today in Air India, tomorrow in some other flight, do we always need to do exams?
No, you do not need to do exams. Once you have got your license, CPL, you do not have to give the exams. With the experience, the company will directly hire you. They will just check your flying skills in the simulator. That's it, you're done through. Okay, and later on, if now at present, so I'm flying a 737 Max at present. Previously, I used to fly 777, 787, 747s. So on different aircrafts, I had to only give my skill test of different aircraft. So you have to study for that particular aircraft. At a given point of time, you can fly only one aircraft, one patent of an aircraft. You cannot fly multiple aircrafts. So India is still coping up or going to come up soon with a multi-crew coordination so that you can fly two or three aircrafts at a stretch. But for cabin crew, it is not like that. They can fly three aircrafts at the same time. But for pilots, you have to be very thorough with one particular aircraft till the time you're going to fly that. If tomorrow my company takes some different kind of an aircraft, so I have to get trained on it. Now, which aircraft I was flying previously, I won't be flying that. So,
Yes.
like he has asked me the question about Air India and Indigo. So, if in Air India right now you're going to fly 737, okay, and you switch over to Indigo for a 320. So now you will be only trained on the simulators to learn the skills how to handle the aircraft. That's it. That's all test you have to give, nothing else.
Mm.
And that is
Okay.
all bared by the company. So
Much.
after this, no amount of money you have to pay from your own pocket. Everything has been bared by the company.
Because they want you, they need you.
So see, the training cost for airlines is much more difficult. It's much more rigorous because you have to do simulator trainings every now and then. Every 6 months we have to go with our simulator trainings. We have to prove our skills. So
Mm.
today I am in Noida right now, so I came in the morning. I had my session, so I had to prove my skills in the morning. Now after 6 months again I have to do the same test.
Okay,
So it's
cool.
a continuous learning process.
I see. I see. Okay, we have another question from Parikshit. Is it possible as an economic stream student to be an ATC controller?
Yes, you can become an ATC controller. Only thing is you have to pass your ground examinations, or that is NIOS, and simultaneously there is a provision that you can get your license from UK. So which we will guide you how to get your license from UK, and on that basis you can be an ATC controller also.
Oh, interesting.
So in aviation there are lots of permutations and combinations which most of the people are not aware of it unless until you go deep into it. Aviation is a very vast. Something like what merchant navy has it. We are also on the same path.
See. I see. So I guess all these are good questions. They can connect with you directly and take it deeper.
Sure, sure.
Right. We have a couple more questions. One is from Sangu. A minimum max age cutoff pilot or engineer eligibility. That is there like a, no, it's the same you said, no? 18 to 40, no,
So,
is the ideal
yeah,
age.
see, you can get see there's a gray line in the regulation what it says. So you can start your flying training at the age of 17.
Okay.
You can only get your license when you are 18 years of age. Okay, but they have not given the cutoff for the age limit. They have just said till the time you are medically fit.
So you could do 40,
So
45 also.
40, 45 also, I could do it at 95 also if I'm medically fit.
Medically fit. Okay. Okay.
If I'm medically fit, I can do it at 95 also. But to secure a job in an airline, see, we are not Adanis or Ambanis that we are going to fly for our hobbies. We need a secure job. So for us, a cutoff, we keep it as 40 because after 40, none of the airlines will entertain you. You can only be entertained by cargo airlines, or you can get into what you call it, charter airlines. So, like for some VVIPs or some film stars or something like that, you can get into it. But if you want to fly into an airline, so 40 is the cutoff age.
Okay. Okay. Great. Which aircraft do you prefer and favor the most?
So I'm always a Boeing fan. So I've never flown any other aircraft than Boeing. So I've got around 15 aircraft which I've flown different types of variant, but never touched an Airbus at all.
Okay.
So I'm pretty
So
happy with Boeing. So if you ask me anything about Boeing, I can tell you.
I saw some documentaries on Boeing and Airbus and the two
Hmm.
companies and how they are as one being more capitalistic and Airbus is not. What are your thoughts on that? I know it's a slightly deviation from this is more like a political question or corporate internal discussion. What is your
See,
reading into that?
uh, See, the reading is like Boeing is the company which all pilots dream to fly because in Boeing it is all manual flying, most of it, and whatever we have learned in our flying schools or anything, that same thing we apply. Whereas in Airbus it is all mechanical, it is all automated. So you have got certain restrictions. So now if I just move my hand this way, so Airbus
Mm.
would be understanding, okay, so this guy wants to just move this way, so I'll just use my automation, I'll do it.
That's
And that is the margin. Now in Boeing, if I want to do, I have to actually fight with the winds and move it all along this way. Okay, now
so.
coming back to Boeing and Airbus, if you're talking about, so initially Boeing was completely not with the government. Now the government has taken in, the Congress, US Congress has taken in. So now they are more into money making. So that's why all the news, wrong news that Boeing is coming into. So they are into money making right now.
Right. I
So
see.
and the policy of the Trump is there. So yeah, so we can't debate about it much. But yeah, so
Okay, we've got one more question, and I don't know. Are you good on time? We are almost hitting the 1 hour.
I'm good.
You're
I'm
good
good
on
with the
time?
time. Not an issue. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Next question is, if the person is a former fighter pilot, can he become a pilot even after 40? I guess so. No?
Definitely, definitely, he
Uh,
can be. He can
that's
be.
okay.
He can be. In fact, I had invited one of my colleague who is an wing commander. He's
That's
flying with Akasa. So, and he was a Kargil veteran also, but unfortunately, he had to go on a flight, so he couldn't join in right now.
okay. Oh, great. That's the questions we have as of now. It's been a
Hmm.
super enjoyable discussion that we had. Really, maybe depending on the feedback, if people watch the video recording and want to get more questions, of course, one is to directly connect with you on the
Sure,
WhatsApp
anytime.
or email. But if I get feedback for another one, which is not the same questions but different
Hmm.
questions, let me ask
Yeah,
them questions. We
definitely.
could maybe next month we can do another round of this.
Yeah, we can do so. We can do so.
Can make a series of this. That'll be great. Awesome.
Yes, yes.
Sanket, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much
Thank you,
for giving
Rishi.
us this lovely knowledge. And I hope people will also take a lot from this. And thank you,
Yeah,
all of you that
definitely.
came and asked such wonderful questions. I had just a few questions, but your questions have been really great. Thank you so much for asking them. And yeah, hopefully we'll probably do more of these sessions in the future. See you,
Sure, sure.
everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you very
Sanket.
much. Thank you, Rishi. Thank
Take
you.
care. Bye bye. See
Yeah.
you.
Bye. Bye.